New York Post and fat people. We're going to talk about this one here. New York City holds a fat beach day. This is a real thing. Are you guys enjoying your summer? Well, make sure if you're going to New York City, you avoid the beach on this day because this is a real thing that's actually happening. New York City is holding a fat beach day to create accepting environment for plus size community, a space for people to be themselves. Obviously, we can see like Free Willy's stand-in right there. It's one way to make a splash. I love it. Get it? Because they're fat. Fat Beach Day events are appearing across the United States, aiming to create spaces for the plus-size community to gather, including one Saturday in Far Rockaway. We're going through something culturally that's impacting us every day on the individual level and a systemic level. Jordan Underwood, the event organizer, told The Guardian, "We are really trying to open up a space for people to be themselves." Underwood, a plus-size model and artist, had a history of being bullied for her weight since middle school. Also, just in case you guys were wondering, I also have a history of being bullied for my weight. You know what I did? I lost it. This led her, she didn't lose it. Spoiler alert. She started a blog at age 12 to document her experiences and begin her journey into fat activism. Fat activism, real thing. Underwood organizes events through New York City and collaborated with Berries, with a Z. It's not how you spell berries. It's stupid. A Brooklyn-based vintage store curated for curves to organize Fat Beach Day at Jacob Riis Park. Okay, I want to go on a brief tangent right now because I'll talk about the beach crap for a second. But why is it that back in 2013, the founder of Lululemon, a brand that I am not necessarily the biggest fan of, but the founder of Lululemon got ousted because he told fat people, because fat people were complaining that they couldn't fit, or that like the spandex, the Lululemon yoga pants, they would start getting see-through for certain people. And he basically came out and he was like, well, maybe fatties shouldn't wear my clothes. Don't be so fat. My brand isn't for fat people. That's what he said. Respect the hell out of that. So why can't there be a brand that isn't for fat people when they make their own brands, Berries, that's curated for curves? Why can't we have a brand that caters to a specific audience when they have brands? The fatties have brands that curate specifically to their audience. Nobody walks into a McDonald's and says, I'm going to be health conscious today and have a McDonald's. No, you walk into a McDonald's knowing that you're probably going to be ashamed after you eat it, but when you're eating it, it tastes damn good. Because brands have audiences. This isn't even about fatness or skinniness or anything. I have my own qualm with that. I am fat phobic. I'll say it now. I don't want to be fat. I'm afraid of getting fat again. Don't want it. Fat phobic. I'll take it. But why can't brands? Why is it that we criticize a brand when they say we're not made for fat people, but then they have brands? Why isn't Berries making clothes that fit skinny people? Huh? Are you skinny phobic? Are you anorexophobic? Is that it? Blast me in the comments for my insensitivity. I'd love to know, because I think I'm probably funny. But yeah, so like, come on. I'm so self-conscious at the beach, and I'm never around people that look like me. I'm never around people that look like me. Okay? Go find people that look like you. Emma Zach, who started Berries in 2018, told The Outlet, I'm excited we've created this space for folks with bigger bodies to have a good time. In an age where weight loss drugs like Ozempic are popular and thinness is celebrated as the ideal beauty standard, events like Fat Beach Day are seen by some as pushback. Look, thinness is celebrated as the ideal beauty standard, not only because it tends to be more like visually appealing, but also because people are attracted to, like, people Okay, let's talk about if you're looking for a partner, somebody that you're going to be with for a while. You want to be with somebody that's probably got a certain level of longevity. You're not going to invest in something that its ability to live is volatile. You know how we always get these studies that are like, this causes cancer, that causes cancer, everything causes cancer. Well, I'll tell you, you want to know why that can be? It's oftentimes, almost always related in some way. You are at a risk of everything higher if you weigh more, based on fat. If you weigh more because of fat, if you are not in shape. If you get in shape, if you lose even just 5 pounds of fat, just 5 pounds of fat, you decrease your risk of heart attack, heart failure, of a ton of different stuff exponentially. And then 5 pounds on top of that, 5 pounds on top of that. The more fat you lose, the healthier you will be. So it's not just the ideal beauty standard. It's also the ideal health standard, which is really what matters so much more. Vogue Business reported that for autumn-winter 2024 season, only 0.8% of models were plus size and 3.7% were mid-size, a decline from previous years. Good. Let's motivate. If you want to be around people that look like you, that, as that one person said up here, I've never around people that look like me. You can look like them too. Just put in a little bit of effort. Seriously. In the 2000s, there was a strong anti-fat, intense cultural swing that really parallels what we're going through right now, Underwood said, highlighting the decade insidious fat phobia, as seen with celebrities like Britney Spears and Jessica Simpson being labeled fat at a size 6. Similar events are planned across the U.S. A Fat Friends pool party will be held in Chicago July 13th, and a Bellies Out Beach Day in L.A. in a few weeks. Fat bodies and Rees are a match made in heaven. Jordan, Underwood, and Barry's have brought heaven to Queens. Recently, New York passed legislation to prohibit weight discrimination. In 2023, Mayor Eric Adams signed a bill banning weight discrimination in hiring and housing. But hate, especially online, persists. It's a really crappy time, not just on the internet, but in society, to be fat. And it feels really violent in the U.S. in a lot of ways. You think it wouldn't be such a thing because New York is so open and you dress however you want. I always say I never realized how much people hate fat people until I got TikTok. That's funny. That's funny. I don't hate fat people. I hate fat. And what I do hate is that what I really hate is if you're a fat person that tries to tell me that you're healthy. I'm healthy just the way I am. I'm beautiful just the way I am. Really? Because like everything in medicine tells me you're not. So lose the weight, stop complaining, and hey, have your beach day, but you're going to need a bigger pool. I like that one, Raven. That was funny. That was funny. Let's get to some of these comments here. Let's talk about some of these, and then we're going to get to some TikTok reactions. Cancer causes cancer, just saying. True. Being fit is healthy. It's healthier. I'm a plus size person myself. Interesting. I saw Michael said something as somebody that's fat, have lost massive amounts of weight. Good for you. Fat acceptance might as well be suicidal acceptance. Absolutely. Yes. I love that. Great comment. Even bad press is good press. Yeah, another law that Biden has broken. Being men, we should be strong. That is our appeal strength. Being fat is not strength. You're weak in all regards. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like as somebody, I lost like 60 pounds in the last year. If you are severely overweight, if you have a problem walking up a flight of stairs or even talking, there are people that I see where they get winded just talking for like a minute, then you have a problem. You need to seek help. Am I a fitness professional, Kev? No. To be clear, I have only my own experience. I'm speaking only from my own experience. I have no real serious training in fitness by any means. What I know is based on my experiences, what I've read, what I've done, and how I've lived. So, but I can tell you in my non-expert opinion, don't be fat. Try not to be fat. Just start walking. Like do the Forrest Gump, which turns like 30 this year, and just start walking and walking and walking. You'll be good. Don't forget to like this video wherever you're watching from. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you think, share it with your friends. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had a beautiful and blessed 4th of July. God bless you. God bless America. And until next time, thank you so much for tuning in and watching Speechless.